Know what's going on before. Now I gotta reset this up. So hold on, give me a second. I had already gotten started, but then I started the live over. So whoever's watching, welcome. I already did my eyebrows. I did the penciling part, and I was just about to do the under thing. Let me get it straight. And I'm listening to a podcast, a new podcast by AK Adventures, and their new podcast called Two Seats Together. So, let me get that set up and see if this is working. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it was working before. So, luckily, I didn't get too far and I listened to my intuition. But, oh, I'm hungry. I should have went on and got some drink while I had a chance. Let me show you what I'm listening to. Let's go here.
To give them the benefit of
the title is A Real Talk About Celebration Key plus food controversy plus private island versus private destination. So let me start it from the beginning.
we're going to be talking about something that
all right, hopefully you can hear it. And I'm trying to get my commentary, just cause since I can't be on a cruise, I might as well listen to cruises and talk about it. So all right, cool.
I'm gonna say key.
We are. I said my face only has, I just washed it and it has some hyaluronic acid on it. Or hyaluronic, whatever. The stuff that's supposed to make your face moisturize because it's super dry. It's starting to kind of flake a little bit. Skin looks a hot mess, but whatever. Okay, here we go.
But there are some things that are not so positive. We're going to talk about it.
My stomach is growling. All right. Did I lose my cat? No. Okay. So I'm going under my eye with just some LA colors, something cheap. I don't be doing much.
And what was the exact day?
All right.
It was the
July.
Look, I'm a little close.
20 something. It was July 20 something. Let's get the specifics.
Is it bright enough in here? Yeah.
Because we were the fourth stop. We were the fourth, to go there. So the exact date, it was July 22nd. Yeah. So we were the fourth group.
But it was hot.
We were not the only ship there.
Did we on Carnival Conquest?
That's correct.
And I think that's worth.
That's an old ship, ain't it?
Because it affects, the crowd levels and different things.
I guess if the ship is going to somewhere new, I don't know. Would you rather be on a ship that's nice, going to a whack destination? I don't know.
Say island.
Yeah.
Even though in the beginning of our video, which if you're watching this without seeing our video, we did.
Well, I guess it's like it don't matter because
there on, at the destination.
I went on Carnival Paradise. That was the smallest ship ever.
No, listen.
But I was going to two places I'd never been before. I just couldn't do it back to back,
It is a destination. There is a difference between the cruise lines, private islands, and
I didn't know Royal Caribbean had already came out with a new ship. I'm like, good lord, y'all just came out with Icon of the Seas and now we already have another one?
Not in those things. But y'all, we know it's a destination. But it's easier to say island. I'm not gonna hold you. But we know.
And even at the beginning of this podcast, we said,
how's that looking?
Destination.
Yes.
I guess I don't know the difference between
But words do mean things.
destination
So I
versus an
get it,
island. I think a destination is more like their little made up little parks,
Just not trying to say destination.
Like Coco Cay is probably is that an island?
Maybe we'll say area instead of
I can't even see the chat.
But
I can't even see it, y'all.
layout of Celebration Key, I really like it. The sandcastle being the focal point, and then you have like two main sides. You have Starfish Lagoon and you have Calypso Lagoon. Starfish Lagoon is more like kid-friendly, family-friendly, and Calypso Lagoon is more adult-friendly.
Right.
So now let's get into this.
I feel like I can't really see.
We were under the impression that Calypso Lagoon was the adults-only side.
Right. But apparently, okay, look at comments of our video.
And from what I saw on Carnival, because I went to Carnival's website.
We're splitting hairs right now. So So it has adults only areas in the Calypso, on the Calypso side.
Yes.
And children are welcome. However, there is a child friendly side with playground and all that stuff geared toward children. So I'm thinking.
Oh, so the Calypso side, how the Starfish side is family friendly or kid friendly, the Calypso side is adult friendly, and there's a dedicated area in Calypso Lagoon that is adults only.
Right.
But it's just a specific.
So it's not necessarily like
instead of the whole place. So we thought that all of Calypso.
So I guess on Calypso side, there would be more adult-friendly activities, but kids can still go over there. I guess it's up to your discretion, right? Okay.
18 and up from this point only. But where
so then I probably would go to the adults-only side, because if there's still kids allowed, but it's just not going to be full of like.
There were children.
Yes, we saw the kids over there, even though it was frustrating. I think.
Y'all hear this?
From our understanding of it, it was like, okay, is this supposed to be adults only?
Not adults only, just adults.
Why are the kids over here?
Cater to adults.
But correction, family. It has adults only section, 18 years or up. That's considered adult.
We were not the only people that thought this, though.
Okay, how's the eyebrows looking?
I think
they look all right.
The labeling of it is not really done well. But I just think the main draw really of Celebration Key
I'm hungry.
is just this gigantic pool.
And
it is two pools. Like the Calypso is one side and the Starfish is another.
Are y'all pool people or like ocean people when on, I'm not saying on vacation, but like.
It's supposed to be the largest freshwater.
If you're on a cruise and you're going to a destination.
So I'm wondering.
I'm not really hopping in nobody's pool. I'm getting in the water, like the actual ocean water. I like that way better.
Or the Calypso side or the Starfish Lagoon.
I'm not liking the way that's looking.
By themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards they have grouped both of them together. And they consider them one pool.
I don't know.
To be the largest in North America. Largest freshwater wise.
Yeah. I don't know. But
y'all can even see.
That is the main draw, I think, to Celebration.
Anyways, the more you do mess with your eyebrows, the worse they get, right?
Whether it is considered one or two, I think that's the main
kind of buff it out
of Celebration Key. But so we talked about the lagoons. There is an area in the middle called Locono Cove where you can do some shopping, and they do have local Bahamians with their art and things that they have to sell there, and then they do also have.
I do want to put something on my skin just because it's so dry.
Stores and stuff.
As you can see, I got my. This is running out, but I like the niacinamide in it because I feel like it helps reduce some of the acne. This is the Power Grip Primer. It also makes my skin a little bit shiny and like a little bit more oily than I want it to be. So I feel like I need to pair this with a primer on top of the makeup. But anyways, I don't know why I still have teenage acne, but this is what I'm using. Love Alpha. Alphaba, huh? I just definitely put it down there.
That they wanted to go to didn't have something that they would want to buy. I'm not sure.
Oh wow.
But I vaguely remember a conversation in earshot. I don't want to say I was eavesdropping. In earshot that kind of circled around that.
I really wish we would have gone in because we like to collect magnets.
That is true.
For everywhere we go, and we did not get a magnet of Celebration Key on this trip, but that's all right. And just to be able to show you guys too, of course. But in the middle,
I'm sorry, I'm not at Celebration Key. I'm listening to the podcast.
And then one other section you have is Pearl Cove, and that is a private beach club area.
Adults only as well.
Adults only. That we were able to get access to. You do have to pay to get in there.
So paying to get into a Pearl Cove on a private island?
$100 to get in.
How much?
Just if you want access to
how much you say?
You have to pay to get in there. So the pricing for that is $100 to get in.
Mind you, this is not an
Just if
excursion.
you want access to Pearl Cove, it
Yeah,
costs
no.
$100 per person.
Would not be doing that, that's
If
for
you
sure.
want all-inclusive drinks,
All right.
it's $140. If you want food and drinks, it's $180. And there's a 10 drink maximum for their open bar with the drinks, and you do get a welcome drink.
Not sure what I want to do next. I think I'm gonna do my
when you
eyes,
first
my
enter
shadow.
that
I wish I
private
had
area. So, what did you think about Pearl Cove just from what we saw? of
Pearl
it, and
Cove
what do you think
has an
the
entry price
pricing
on
is
Celebration
worth
Key
it to go
on
there?
Carnival's private island that costs $100 to get in.
The private beach areas.
Adding food adds more. That nah. Okay, so what color should I do today, y'all? I got purple. I think I want to do blue since we're talking about Carnival Cruise. I don't even know where my blue is. Where is my blue? Got Under the Sea. That'd be kind of nice.
Compared to
Under the Sea.
As I think.
Let me know. Or we could just go with a natural brown.
And then so let's back it.
Or we can go with purple. I can do purple tomorrow though. I don't want to go a little bit crazy. I think blue would be interesting. I also have some kind of blue in here. Maybe I'll do like this dark blue in here. Can y'all see it? Mm-hmm.
I think
as far as the colors I have, that's all the palettes that have color. No, I have bigger palettes in the closet, but in the bathroom. Let's go with this dark blue. Let's see what's darker.
Okay, from other places.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Okay.
All right, let's keep
Do
listening.
you think it's worth it though?
Do I think it's worth it?
Like, do you think it's beautiful? Did you like the way it looked? Do you think
I'm
the
really
price-
going light on this because I don't want to be too crazy today.
I think it could be worth it if you want that exclusivity.
Do I want to do like a base? Just go straight in?
So one of the things that really stood out to me,
It looks kind of purplish.
is the upgraded villas.
It looks purple,
I
don't it?
really like how those look. So but those would be an
Okay,
additional
what purple it is.
price to the 180.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But for the regular day beds, they have a cushion on them and the umbrellas. So when we went over there weren't a lot of people over there. So the exclusivity
Shiny,
of it all,
sparkly.
I think it could be worth it. If you just want to get away from everybody, have some food, have some drinks, I think it could be worth it.
Well, I will say, I was talking to my mother, who is a loyal watcher of our
Okay, that's definitely giving purple, but that's all
and
right.
she watched our vlog, and she said that she would absolutely pay that price to go to Pearl Cove.
Yeah.
So that's just
Yeah, well,
one
people with money
opinion
who would pay
that
any
I've
price.
heard. I personally,
About to be me and you,
I
huh?
think the Pearl Cove area is really nice. Where it's located, I think it really does give more of that exclusivity. The only thing I would say is that there's a private.
All right, I think I'm gonna stop right there
area,
because
too,
I don't like
that's
makeup that's
just
too
for
crazy
people in Pearl Cove.
or
And
too
I
bright.
will say the end of that.
I'll
and
probably
the start
blend that
of
out
the
with something.
Public beach, it's right next to each other. There's nothing that's separating that really.
No, it's not.
So that would be the only thing that just being on the beach. But when you're at the infinity pool and they have the chairs, the loungers with the plush thing, with the seating, and if you were to pay, I think it's really nice. I do think it's really nice. And I think it depends on what kind of vibe you're looking for too when you're on Celebration Key. Because if you want to turn up, well, I don't know.
I don't know what I would want to do either.
You gotta sound off if you think that it will be worth it, and it depends on what level too. Because
I mean,
would I pay $100 just to be over there?
No,
Probably not.
I'm not paying
But
extra
like, if
money
I'm
on
gonna
no
pay
cruise.
100, I might as well pay at least 140, or just pay the extra 40, or pay the extra 80, so that I can get some food and some drinks. You know.
And I wonder if the food is different from their restaurant. So going back to the layout.
Well, let me comment on that. On the website, it does say a premium. It says a premium lunch.
Oh, okay.
So it does seem like it should be a higher quality food.
I'm getting stuff all over my
At the
eyeballs.
same time, I don't know if that's all inclusive food, because it says open bar, and then it says premium lunch.
All right.
So does that mean right? So
Is that an all you can eat
or one entree?
Exactly. I don't know.
That would make a difference.
And we kind of touching on it, and we're gonna get to it.
Because if I can go to Pearl Cove and get a buffet,
the food aspect
that would be a
gonna
benefit.
The bulk of what we talk. Well, not the bulk, but it's gonna be super important. In this next category that we talk about. So there were. I
feel like I'm doing a bad job.
Free and paid activities.
Yes.
Free and paid activities. So the slides, which is
I think I want to do.
I
don't know.
It's in the middle of both the Starfish and Calypso, right?
I don't think I really want to go out anymore. I think I want to just blend it.
It was a $20 fee
out
to ride it unlimited, but I think the prices have gone down to $15.
Well, let me say this, because when I went online to look at the prices, it said $19.99 per person.
Okay.
Because then when I looked at it, I said $20. I remember
$20.
I don't know if that was like a slight fluctuation.
All right, so now what I'm going to put on the lid down here, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to do too much. I feel like I'm real close to this camera. Let me back it up.
$14.99.
Probably going to do just a subtle color, so I'm going to go probably with something over here. Probably this color right here. It's like a pinkish, blushy color. Where am I at? Right here. Same brush. I'll use a different one for y'all. Usually I'm just like ghetto with it. Where did lid go? Did I drop?
I think the slides should be free.
The slides.
This is why I don't think it's worth it.
I'm screaming.
Because of how the infrastructure of this island is, it just seems to me like they are nickel and diamond.
I mean, that's how the cruise lines be. Some of them anyway.
No, I don't know.
I'm like, okay.
I think it's a nickel and dime situation.
Let me see. I feel like it's just so dark in here. I can't even see nothing. I feel like it looks brighter in the screen than it do in real life. But anyways, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna go on the lighter side first, and then I'm gonna go to the pink.
Kind of has.
And I'm just using my finger because
a bit, but as far as the water slides, I don't think it's worth no $15. For those two water slides, that really is not giving much. Like if we're going to compare to Coco Key, because somebody in our comments said something like, well, you have to pay to do the water slides at Coco Key too, or Caribbean, but that's a full-fledged water park.
It's
right.
Limited.
That's very different.
To that Celebration Key too.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, that's true.
Yeah, but
it's a full-fledged situation.
It's a legitimate water park on the private island.
They got a wave pool. They got drop slides.
Yeah.
They have obstacle courses. They got a lot of stuff.
A ton of stuff. So it's like I get them charging for that. That makes sense to me. But these two slides, $15. Like no, I'm sorry, I'm not.
No.
But
you can get on the slide on the ship.
Other paid activities that you can do are the excursions.
Right.
I'm thinking in the destination.
Okay.
So I'm thinking self-contained in the destination. So the excursions, most of them, you have to leave the destination.
Yes, most of them you are leaving, like maybe outside of doing the jet skis and stuff like that. Everything else you are leaving to do that. But that's just what encompasses paid things when it comes to Celebration Key.
Right.
And then for free things, I really
free. I hear free.
All there really is the sports area.
Okay.
Where you can play like volleyball.
I guess.
They have table soccer.
Table soccer, yeah. And
that's the first time I ever saw that.
Really?
Yeah, I never saw that.
I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm gonna go a little pinker now.
I guess if
if anybody cares, this right here, down here. Should I add some sparkle to it? Nah, the purple's enough. And I'm using my finger if you can't tell.
And if this is your
just
activity,
to pink it up.
Riding the tram is something that you can
Ooh-wee.
just sit and go around the island.
No, I'm screaming. But so they have the sports area, And really, I mean, sure, if you want to do the trans, the pool and the beach, child.
Yeah.
That's really it. That's free.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well,
you
guess
had
where
to
I'll be at
rent
the
the
beach.
tubes. There were tubes that you had.
Yes.
I don't know what the rental fee was.
You ain't gonna believe this. They have pool noodles.
Yeah.
Is it possible to like bring your own pool noodle? Like pack it up in like if you get it from Dollar Tree and you pack it in your bag? I'm pretty sure you could do that. I always remember to do that. 'Cause that's but I always like a pool noodle in the ocean, but they do make you rent a lot.
As well.
So, to be honest, Celebration Key, and you are. And
All right.
You do this at most private islands.
Sure do, because I remember at Princess Keys.
You're chilling.
I'm pretty sure I rented
Like,
a pool
you're
noodle for
swimming.
$10, and I was like,
Relaxing. That's
okay, I'll do it, because that's about the only thing I spent any money on.
when you're here.
Yeah.
Still annoying, like why?
But
now, anyway.
Let's really get into.
Let me blend this out a little bit better.
Let's get into this food because
It is causing controversy
Yes.
throughout the Carnival cruise community because Kyra, we found out, when we got there, that there was a one complimentary entree.
I've been there.
Well, I found out. I found out when I got that. One complimentary entree, and then if you want to go to the restaurant on the island,
Okay, there's a
you have
restaurant.
25% off.
Okay. I don't
each
necessarily think
one
that's a
or
bad
the other.
idea.
It's not both.
So what they have on the island.
All right, I think that's enough for the islands. I know it looks kind of crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead
this
and
is
add
attached to your sale and sign card. You either
foundation
get,
now. I'm
like
not
Aaron
sure
said,
exactly where I want to go with that,
free
but I think I'm gonna go with
or 25% off at one of
probably
the
this.
restaurants that
This
are on
is age perfect. It has some sunscreen in it, which is why I like it. This is classic tan. It's probably going to need some blending anyway with a lighter color because that's just how I always have to do with foundation. So that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to see. I'm actually looking at my mirror.
They scan your card and get something.
Let's just see.
And
Let me shake it up a little bit because it's been a minute.
Or whatever, then it's done for, and there's nothing that they can do about it. But they have restaurants. So there's restaurants, there's a food hall, and there's food trucks.
Oh, there's food
on
trucks,
both
okay.
sides, and they're different food trucks. So on the Calypso side and the Starfish side, it's not the same companies. These are all different companies.
Right. So, and one thing I think is neat
That's
about
right.
this
Yes.
food truck area are that they are local vendors from Grand Bahama
Yes.
that have been contracted to come and station themselves in this private destination area. This is what I don't like, Kyle. This is what I don't like.
That's blending okay. No, that's too bright. That's too bright.
Put places that where the money is exclusively Carnival
That's too bright.
in viewpoint, and they.
I can see
the
this.
food
I can
trucks,
see this.
Like you gotta walk a ways to
I'm gonna
get
add.
to,
I'm
to
gonna
the
put it
food
up
truck
here.
area. But the
No, I'm not
Carnival
professional.
Eateries or the Carnival sponsored eateries are closer and more visible. And a lot of people that we talk to,
What are they?
a couple of people that we talked to on the island,
Yeah.
they didn't even know about the food trucks.
Right.
They didn't even go past the eateries to see what the other the
All right.
food trucks had to offer because of how strategically
Mm-hmm.
the other eateries were placed.
You ain't wrong, King. You ain't wrong.
Put that in
You
the
ain't
middle up
wrong,
here.
for sure. You do have to walk to get to the food trucks and stuff.
Let's go deeper into it.
Yes.
Why is this such a earth-shattering revelation?
Okay, let's get into it for real. Because in my research,
All right, definitely need to like darken this down because it's way too bright. Obviously. Now, what to use to darken this is a great question. Where's my other makeup, y'all? Ooh. Grab this, y'all can see. I got a lot of options, but all right, let's go with this. This is super old, but this is about Juvia's Place. As you can see, it's dirty.
They get to have.
All right, let's put some on.
Whatever it is that they want to do.
This is way darker, so
When it's a private destination,
I'm gonna put it on this
they
brush
have to
and just
act
kind
in accordance
of.
with
ooh,
Local laws.
with the local laws and the
just
policies. They
starting all
have
this
to work
up,
together
especially down here at
with
the bottom.
with Grand Bahama.
Right.
So
Okay.
because of that, at least for the drink package,
My issue with this color is
they're
it's too orange.
allowed to offer the drink package that you have on the ship
Off.
off the ship.
Right.
I think that's what the case is.
But yet still.
Okay.
According to what we heard, and I don't know that this is fact. You can fact check.
All right.
What we heard was that the drink package does not apply on the island. But if you purchase a drink, it counts against your drinks for the day in your drink package.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's.
So do y'all be getting drink packages on cruise ships?
That was just talking.
Well, I've heard people saying that, but I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's true.
On one of my first cruises,
as far as the food,
how old was I? I'm probably 23, 24.
Said, think of Celebration Key
And
like
it was the first day on the ship.
or Amber Cove.
I bought a drink. I felt terrible. Maybe I drank it too fast or it was too hot, but I felt so sick and I had to throw it up. And after that, I was like, nope, I'm not drinking on a. I don't. There's already too much motion going on. Like maybe one sip very slowly that lasts me the whole 5 days. One drink that lasts me the whole 5 days, but like no. Water
or free drinks. You have to pay for
juice.
And so
whatever normal beverages they have for me is what I'm going to be drinking. I don't care about anybody's alcohol. But anyways, let's go in with this contour. You probably can't even find this no more. This is such an old, like black radiance contour stick. I feel like
they have all these food.
I don't know what I feel like. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on right here.
Something free in the first place, or do we feel like because this is my thing too, Carnival, y'all gotta put some skin in the game. Like this was long overdue to me, in my opinion. This destination coming from Carnival Cruise Line, because I think that Half Moon Key, that beach is absolutely stunning, but the rest of it is very bare bones. Like that.
And it's just the beach. It's not really anything other than the beach.
It's just the beach. Like that's.
Now look, we're not gonna hate on just the beach.
Beautiful beach.
Right.
Yeah.
But there ain't nothing else going on at Half Moon Key.
Yeah.
And so.
But you want to at least have the option to like relax or turn up.
They are working on it.
Get your money's worth.
Actually expanding.
Let me take that back.
Okay.
Because when we got off the ship, off the tender, we did see horses. We did see
horses.
So beyond, the regular excursion stuff, there was really nothing. There are no, in the water activities for real, like, no apparatus.
For Half Moon Key.
For Half Moon Key. That's what I'm talking about. But I think Celebration Key.
All right, we're coming together. Let me do some
private destination for it to
actually, what I want to do.
Some of these components that have that other cruise lines have really poured money into.
They want to do
in order for their customers to enjoy. I think you're absolutely right. It was about time that they made this a place where
I know.
and it's like okay, the pools are nice. Now we got the
dirty. I need to wash these, but I'm gonna go ahead and go under the eye.
The different bars around, the different lounge areas, and all that stuff. So yeah, I think.
So with that being said, though, with me saying that to you, kind of that island destination comparison, do you feel like that changes your perspective on the food situation, or do you still think that the food should be free? And let me say this too. One more thing, because if we are comparing the island destination thing, Lookout Key, Disney, that is a private destination. That is not a private island.
Yes.
And they offer free food as much as you want.
I think any cruise line's private anything should have food associated with it. If I built the island, then I'm going to be associated with a cruise ship that I need to be getting free food just like I would on the cruise ship, or I just go back to the cruise ship and eat and come back.
Even to further push that point, Royal has a private destination in Haiti
Ooh,
Yes.
that we've
which
been
I
to.
want to go
Do
to.
they have food?
Is it safe?
Do they offer
Yes,
food?
they do.
I don't remember.
They do offer food.
Okay.
If my
I think
memory
they should
serves
always offer
correct,
food.
they
Like,
do offer food, but it, you know,
See?
that's another. Maybe it was a part of the stipulation of getting that area in Grand Bahamas that our local vendors have to have stake in the game.
yeah, that would make sense too.
if
Like, if
that's
you're
the
gonna be on
case,
my land,
don't be upset
I better
about
get
it.
money from
It
it.
makes sense,
I can
If
understand
that's
that
the
for sure.
case, I'm not mad at it.
but they need to be placed better.
They do.
And there
Mhm.
needs to be more signage because I saw no
There
signage,
was no signage.
no signage other than that which was at the food truck area that said food truck.
There was no signage.
There was no.
Yeah, that's little-
there
that's
was
little
none close
get
to the
around
entry
legally
into
from
Celebration
Carnival.
Key. None under directories or anything like that. Of course,
Mhm.
you know they have the maps, but you got to go and nitpick and all. I mean, like
All right,
really
so then I have my like a
Right,
slightly
right.
darker,
to discern
very
that
old, barely
there are
anything
other
in here.
places to
Like,
eat
and I'm talking about
besides
barely.
these that I see right now in this area.
I don't even know if I
from
can get any
the
out, y'all,
of
for real.
Just entering
Just
into
maybe
Celebration.
some on the lid.
Yeah.
So,
Same brush.
I think if the stipulation for them to be there was that the local vendors have to have stake in the game,
Yeah.
I think it needs to be fair to the local vendors that are there.
Okay.
And right now, the placement is not fair. I don't think it's fair. If that's a stipulation.
I can agree with that.
Because
I don't know if I would say it's not fair.
well, listen.
I just think they definitely could be it could be closer with better signage, but I don't know if I would say fair.
So Kyle, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Average cruiser,
Yes.
are you walking around looking for food or are you going to find the first food place that you can?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If I think about it that way,
I'm not
average cruiser,
looking.
especially at a private place,
Yeah.
there's usually like one main food spot.
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
And I think definitely they would the closest place they see is going to be right.
And they're gonna be sweaty and they're gonna want some
and
food.
ready to eat.
And ready to eat.
And they're just gonna go, boom, here's some food right here, let's eat.
Yeah.
And the food hall on the Starfish side is huge.
Yes.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of different food options, like they had tacos, burgers, stuff there. But that's a good point, Aaron. That's a good point.
So I think that's my thing. The food,
All right.
food truck placement could have been better.
Probably
I think on the
some-
Calypso side they were a little more closer to the
I think
entrance.
So too.
Or they had
Blush?
some that were because there was a designated food truck area.
Now, where is that at in
on the
all of
Calypso side.
this?
They did have some
go a little bit of
closer
red.
to the entrance, right by Mingo.
Elf, of
yeah, they
course,
had
once
two-
again.
There was like a couple
Yeah.
flamingos.
Broken,
And
of
then
course.
they had the longer, there's more food trucks on the Calypso side for
Right.
sure,
Yeah.
compared to the Starfish side.
Y'all tell us, how y'all feel about it.
Yeah.
What with the considerations that we were talking about, maybe the stipulations of Carnival having a destination there in Grand Bahamas is local vendors have to be a part of it and the drinks and stuff may be included in this. All that.
So we'll make you a part of it, but you ain't gonna be nowhere near the front.
layout,
Ugh.
food situation.
Oh, no.
For different things and the private areas and.
I
cafeterias
put that way
and
too far
areas.
down.
Would you go again?
You know what? I would go again for sure.
All right.
I would go again for sure.
Oh man, I gotta
You know,
buff
one
that
thing
out.
did
I
wanna
messed that up.
mention about food is in that ice cream place that's in the
All right.
middle, the main area, right when you go past the archway.
Not
And
too
you
good.
Remember there's that shop that I got the body butter at,
Yeah.
and then on the other side there was that ice cream spot. The toppings
Ooh, hair is
and
itching.
stuff were $2 a piece.
All right, time for my lashes, which won't take long.
Like, the topping, the sprinkles, the cookie crumbles, the
That's all right.
drizzle, caramel drizzle, chocolate drizzle. It was all $2 a piece.
Okay, so even before we end, is that not a nickel and diming situation? I mean, come on, y'all.
And this is that was not a local spot. That was one of, I think that's a carnival thing. Just how the coffee spot that's connected to the sandcastle, I think that's a carnival place.
So I don't think it's too much to say that they have to go back to the drawing board and kind of work out the kinks on how they're going to deal with the food, deal with the charging for every little thing. I think water was free. I don't even think they had the regular drink
That's
station.
another thing.
11-11.
All they had to drink was water.
They didn't even have a regular drink station.
That's all I need is water.
Normally have
I'm so glad you said that.
on the ship on the island.
They didn't have tea, lemonade.
I don't know about that.
Tea and lemonade, they didn't have it.
It was just water.
So I think those things have to be addressed. I think because it's from what we've seen in our comments from the sponsors from our video and other videos like in like manner.
Yeah.
They have it's been more negative about the food situation.
It's just so tough because I just don't know. Just that whole destination island thing, it's like I don't really know how to really feel about it.
I don't think it matters. If you have a place that you have made and created and built up and spent all this money on, the least you can do is provide a free buffet. Like, it wouldn't have been hard. They just didn't want to. They wanted to have more of a money grab, which is why Carnival would...
And those things is just kind of like...
It's almost like they should have had a cover charge for Celebration Key to take, because you said earlier.
Now, what's the cover charge?
Comparing it to that some compared to a beach club on Amber Cove or Grand Turk.
Amber Cove or Grand Turk, yeah,
right.
And that's just the port.
Right.
Yeah.
The beach club or whatever. But I'm thinking, when I think of beach club, I'm thinking the ones that we've gone to Mexico, where you pay at the door, cover charge.
Yeah.
And it takes care of food. It takes care.
See, but that's I don't mean beach club though. I'm just talking about the port. Like you don't remember when we went to Amber Cove when we were on the Mardi Gras?
Yeah, but honey, this is why I'm saying that. This is Carnival's destination.
Right.
You're right.
This is not a port. I mean, this is not like a destination port. This is Carnival's. Like, this is Carnival's. Celebration Key belongs to Carnival.
Right.
You're right, Aaron. You're right. But then, too, does Grand Turk and Amber Cove, do other cruise lines have access to those ports? I think they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Amber Cove and Grand Turk, are those ports that only Carnival goes to?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I feel like it's not.
Right. So I think if we're going to Carnival's destination, and
it is. Amber Cove is a private port owned by Carnival Corporation, primarily used by Carnival and other Carnival-owned cruise lines. And it says, while other cruise lines like Norwegian and MSC may occasionally visit, it's primarily a Carnival destination.
So Raina got a mascara.
It's a private port destination.
But it was only like $4 from Five Below, so that's fine. I don't expect it to last long, but it still does the job it needs to do versus like a...
Grand Turk.
Let me show you the other one I like a lot from Ulta Beauty or wherever, Target, wherever.
It's not the same.
The Maybelline Sky High. Like, I really like this. But I feel like these days there's less formula in it and it runs out really quickly and it's like $12. It's like, I'll save that for special occasions.
If I'm not mistaken. They definitely had that port thing in stores and shops and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, we passed through the port to get to our buses to go to our excursions.
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm saying it may be the same like this, but this is like
their private destination.
Yeah, like this is a self-contained situation more than an Amber Cove to me.
Yes.
Or maybe I'm just looking at it different.
No, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. I really do. I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't know, and that's why I think it would be great for the watchers and the listeners to sound off on just what they think. Like, this was just kind of a discussion, us sharing what we thought of going there, our thoughts, and kind of just talking about it. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, all that considered.
All that considered.
Would you go again?
I would definitely go again. I'm not going out of my way.
I don't think I'm like excited to go to Celebration Key
Island from these cruise
I think Royal Caribbean. What's their newest one with all the water slides? Perfect Day. I don't know.
Way to go to Great Stirrup Key.
Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Like, I want to go there.
Like Castaway Key, I love it, and I'm so happy to go. But I'm not booking a cruise to go there to any private.
I know that's not Carnival, right? So,
really. Unless it's brand new, and I want to experience it. But now that we have experienced it, I'm not going out of my way to go back.
All right. Well, this side
if I was to go
way
on
nicer,
a cruise
but I think I'm almost done.
With the itinerary that I want, and Celebration Key is on that itinerary, I'm happy about it.
I agree. I think that for me,
all right.
I don't have to go back.
It's fine.
I don't have to go back.
No, I need to find a
if I go
something
back,
for my lips.
I won't be upset. But it's not something that I'm setting my clock to, and I'm counting down the days. So I can go back.
I mean, we literally feel the same way, baby. Yeah.
It's yeah. It's
all right.
It's not a bad place, and I think
it's beautiful.
I'm just gonna add a little bit of brown.
Should at least go there once, but from even it's congruent with with the feedback that we've been getting in our video. Like, no, they can miss me with that. Carnival can miss me with that.
Yeah.
I think if they go back to the drawing board and work out some kinks, because I think the initial mindset it was that this is going to be a place where I can go and I'll be able to eat and relax and enjoy what I've already paid for on my cruise, instead of having to come out of pocket.
That's good. Now you're talking good. Because I was going to ask you, what would make us and maybe the public feel better?
As long as I can get a free meal and I got access to a nice beach, I guess I'm okay. I'm easy to please.
It's like some people love it, some people don't. What would make it better?
Yeah.
To me,
I would say just don't increase my cruise fare in general, like the general cost of the cruise, just for that.
Well, maybe more activities.
Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, I think I'm done.
I'm thinking too of places like Castaway Key, Disney. It's very much
simple.
You're chillaxing there too.
Yeah.
Let's take this off.
It's beautiful, and all the food and all that. They have buffets and adults only.
Wow, I did full 180.
In an area, they have snorkeling. That have underwater statues.
11 something, cause 11:20. Woo! Wow, time is flying.
So I think maybe just a couple more things to do. We did miss the Junkanoo Parade.
Yes.
They do have a parade. We missed that because we were told the wrong time.
Yeah.
But
that's another
we heard it was great. Yeah, I hate we missed that, but we did hear that the parade is good. So
Here's itching.
Yeah. So and I want to see feedback on this.
Yeah,
I want to know what y'all think about this. As far as, do you think if
it's
it was
itching.
a more traditional
When ain't it?
destination type, that there would be less disgruntled cruisers? Because the food is the biggest point of contention.
I hear that.
That is the hands down biggest point of contention.
it is.
Concerning Celebration Key.
But let me say this too. Carnival Cruise Line
Right.
is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Billion with a B.
And I think we just have to remember we cannot be trying to make excuses for these
Right.
multi-billion-dollar companies.
Okay, I feel like I need just a little bit of moisture for my hair. It looks kind of shiny right here in the camera, but
we will give the
I like the purple too. It's not too much. It's actually really good, cute. Now, why?
Moving forward,
My eyebrow.
I know I'll say for myself, I'm not really looking to give these companies excuses anymore. Not when their CEOs
Right.
are racking in,
And then they want to play around with how much free food they give out. That's gonna hurt them.
All this, and you want to, if you cut
All right.
corners or if things are negative
Cutesy.
or whatever, you're going to hear about it. At least from me, because these are
My eyelashes keep sticking to the bottom.
$multi-billion companies getting this money from us, their loyal customers, spending their hard-earned money to go on vacation that people only get to do sometimes once a year, once every other year.
I feel like I'm very much a dollar store, not a dollar store, but like a
This is where that really hits home.
cheaper
We'll talk
makeup,
about that
which,
more in our next video.
you know, ideally I want to not have to wear makeup at all. I want my skin to be so clear I don't need makeup or at least foundation.
But for those that are on,
I always just love a little bit of blush, some eyes, some eyebrows, and that would be that. That's ideally what I want. But
restrictions
this is
like
pretty
this,
good too.
the
So
food debacle on Celebration Key. Could,
I think this podcast only has maybe
it can be seen as blowing out of proportion, but it is
4 more
something
minutes. So
that's
I'll
like,
keep listening. Let's just
wait,
listen
what?
to it together.
They're hitting fees. Like,
Yeah, it's like it could be seen as being blown out of proportion, but
I don't know what y'all saying. I'm gonna look at the
I
comments in a
want more of
second.
my money.
But we're on a cruise
Yeah.
where all the food is included.
Right.
So why would you not think that the food will be included at the place as well? And then I know people are going to respond and say, well, they are giving us a free meal.
A free
Like
meal. Let's listen to that.
And I
a
think
free
lot of
buffet
people are
meal
saying,
that I can get as
too,
much as I
the
want.
People that don't have a problem with it are like, well, dang.
Or
we
like
eat breakfast on the ship,
a burger and
eat
some
lunch on
fries.
the
That
island,
still might be
and
okay
come
with
back
me. I don't
dinner
eat that
on the
much.
ship.
Yeah,
But
eat a
some
good
people
Are
breakfast.
there for the 7 hours.
Don't drink a lot of alcohol. You gonna need more
One
food.
meal in 7 hours is not going to be enough. That's
It's not going to cut
I can eat probably around 2 o'clock and then go back on the cruise ship around 6.
dehydration.
I can
all
do
that
it.
Stuff,
Still
your
though.
body is going to need fuel. So like it's 2 meals.
2 meals.
2 meals.
Now if you're doing a lot of
One meal is
swimming,
not gonna cut it. And I know everyone isn't on
work up an appetite. I
everyone isn't there
understand.
the entire time. But I
All right, y'all
feel
saying
like
anything or
even
what? No,
I want to be at a port for as
just a
long
lot of
as I
bots coming
possibly
through
can.
on the
The only
live
thing that
chat,
really
but
stops me from doing that is if I slept too long or if I'm not getting ready quick enough or anything like that. But I want to be there for as long as I possibly can. So
yeah, I like being on the island for the whole time too. A lot of people like, oh, I might be back on the ship, like the same ship we've been on all day already.
So I think so.
Like we have sea days. No, I'm trying to get off and stay off
With all the facts considered,
as long as I
all
can
the
until
things
30
that
minutes
we
before.
experienced, put out in this podcast.
But anyways, how we looking, y'all?
Do you want to go? Would you go again if you've already been?
Do I want to go? I mean, I haven't heard anything
What?
the way you said,
exciting.
do you want to go? I'm sorry.
No,
I don't really care.
Because some people.
I've heard
based
more
off our
exciting
film and
places to
probably
go.
based off this podcast, like, not for me.
I mean,
But
it's cool,
you
but
wanna go? Would you go again if you've already been? Are you going to give them the benefit of the doubt, considering the potential? And I have to say potential because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors and what things have been pinned in ink.
yeah.
If there's stipulations based off of them having this destination on Grand Bahamas,
Right.
as far as the local vendors and what they're able to do as far as charging for the food. So, like, let's know.
It is a beautiful
Let them know.
destination.
Go to AK Adventures channel if you haven't already been watching them. I'm a fan of theirs, which is why I chose this
And
first.
And clean, yeah.
And they are expanding.
Of course, I'm.
Not just the
Who
extra
am I?
dock
Is
that
what I'm trying to
they're
say. But
building
anyway,
currently, but further, like if you're looking at Celebration
Sure.
Key to the right,
Yeah.
they're expanding that way.
Okay.
So I don't know what's coming, but there is more coming
Yeah.
to Celebration
Well, that's
Key.
good. That's
Okay.
good.
So You guys can sound off.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap that up right here too. That was their episode 2 podcast. For 2 seats together. Did my makeup.
That's it for
I like the purple. I was going for blue, but obviously it tricked me. This is simple makeup. May not last long, but I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Let me know. You can watch the playback again later, whenever. But hopefully it gives me a good thumbnail. So let me give myself a thumbnail.
Channel or wherever you're listening to us.
I don't know. It's gonna probably pick the stupidest thumbnail for me, so whatever.
Spotify or Apple.
Okay, you hear their there.
Apple Podcasts.
Our next video, our next podcast, you don't want to miss it. You hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, listen.
We're continuing the conversation about Carnival Cruise Line and why we probably will be taking a break for a little while.
Ooh.
So turn your notifications on because you definitely don't want to miss when that drops.
All right, well, I'll see y'all
later.
Let me actually see what these comments are saying. That was the end of that. If there are any comments, if they're not, it's hard to get this thing off of my doggone. It's hard to get this off of my thing, but just random people saying, "Hey, looking cute." Okay, thank ya. That was a long time ago, though. Let's see what else y'all say. Aura Farmer. Okay, I said hi. You know, it's just a whole lot of tomfoolery. I need some real people to be up in these chats, but maybe one day. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.